Vic cloud-based software simplifies and automates network monitoring and management to boost your efficiency and capacity. The next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you guys a tutorial on how to use this amazing network monitoring tool. So let's get started. Avic is fast and easy to install on new networks. You can choose from three install options: a virtual machine, a physical appliance, or a lightweight Windows service. Once Avic is installed, it immediately goes to work your network, automatically discovered and fully inventoried. The first thing you'll see after the discovery is the network topology map. It shows you how everything on the network is physically connected at layer 1, and it can also be used to visualize the logical layer 2 and layer 3 topology. Once you've got the map, you can roll over anything to see some quick details. You can click on any device to drill down, wondering if the device is still supported. Quickly see what's covered under a support contract and if critical security updates are still available for the device. As a part of its network monitoring functionality, Alvix keeps track of performance metrics and key performance indicators of every device it detects. These are tailored to each entity type. Here we are looking at firewalls, so we're seeing things like current and online interfaces. And if you're approaching a licensing or physical limit on remote access VPN usage, if we go back to our map and click through on hypervisor, for example, we see things like open alerts, total virtual CPUs, total allocated memory, and visibility into any failed hardware components. Underneath the high-level KPIs, detailed performance and health statistic for the device, you can also roll over the charts for quick detail on the data points. You can change the time frame you are looking at the data selector up here. Right now we're looking at the last 10 minutes, but we can change that to say the last month. Stats are kept for as long as you have your account. So over time, you build an extremely rich data archive. Need to dive deeper? You can do that in Novik to is performance metrics. Yup, interface bandwidth stats, you bet. Thread packet loss, no problem. Historical VPN usage, for sure. Wireless clients by access points, absolutely. It's all here. Another big time saver is AVEX alerting, which comes with more than 50 pre-configured and customizable alerts directly out of the box. You can easily see all the alerts that are enabled if you want. You can edit any of these alerts to better match a specific site. You can also create your own custom alerts. There's no limit to the number of alerts you can create and define. Receive your alerts however you'd like, through email, Slack, or Microsoft Teams, or through your favoritism ticketing system like ServiceNow, ConnectWise, Autotask, or Freshdesk. Avic automated configurations backup can save your team a lot of time and effort. Let's go back to our switch for a moment and click on the Configurations tab. Automatically captures and documents the configuration of nearly every network's advice. You can see this is the running config of our switch right here. Avic automatically detects configuration changes, makes a backup, and stores the versions history. You can go back and look at any versions just by clicking on them. Want to see what's changed? It's easy. You can also dip configurations really quickly like this. Need to roll back a config change, click on the version you want to restore, head over to manage configurations and select restore, or simply export the configurations from the AVEC. Follow the device restore process. Done. All the configuration features make it dead simple to follow best practice about instructions, backups, and because everything is automated, it takes no technician time to do it. Another place office can save you a ton of time. It's troubleshooting, especially remote troubleshooting, so you can really cut down on unscheduled on-site visits. Starting at the map, you can quickly zero in on device interfaces, whatever you need to see to kickstart your troubleshooting process. In AVIC, you can have option to use object traffic insights for network traffic analysis, which gives you even more information to help you troubleshooting networks performance issues. AVIC analyzes network flow data using machine learning to show you which applications like Dropbox, Netflix, or Slack are being used on the network and who is using it. In the timeline chart along the bottom, you can see when network traffic was spiking and which applications were behind the spike. You can also view this data in real time or retroactively investigate a spike in the tab and view. You can see the top addresses, conversations, and sports contributing and your network traffic. With the geolocation view, you can see where in the world traffic is coming from or going to. This data is visualized as a world map. You can narrow down the source or destinations to a specific country by applying a filter here. I'm selecting Canada and I'll see traffic details specific to that country. Avec also centralized size log data for all of your devices across all your sites. From the device dashboard, you can easily search and filter logs to identify the root cause of a network issue. You can export logs to a CSV file and send them to device manufacturer's technical support team or attach the file to a ticket in your PSA or ITSM. If you find you need to log into a device to address an issue, no problem. You can remotely access about anything on the network without leaving of it. Enabled devices can be accessed through the in-app terminal. We can do a quick check to make sure it's still you at the keyboard, then issue a blind login with known device credentials. You'll note that we didn't even need to set up a VPN or know the IP address of the device. It's all point and click devices with the web interfaces and can be accessed through the remote browser feature with remote tunneling you can access any service or any port on any device managed by Alvic without being in the same room. Are you like most network and admins and have many sites to site manage? Avic has you covered here too. The multi-site dashboard in Avic is where you can see all the networks you manage in a single dance. That the roll-up dashboard and the map-centric view of each site lets you quickly switch between networks and orient yourself to each environment in seconds. You can dive into a specific site with one simple click. Need to keep an eye all over your managed networks. Vic has a global views to do just that. With Avic's global alert view, you can view, search, filter, and manage alerts centrally without having to drill into individual sites. With one click, you can access alert details and navigate to the specific device. With Avic's global inventory view, you can search and filter for devices across sites. This view is especially useful when a vulnerability is discovered, as you can quickly identify all devices of the effective make and model across all sites. And that's it for this tutorial. In this quick tour of AVIC network management software, we look at how AVIC's automatic mapping, inventory alerting, troubleshooting, and remote access features you can save you a ton of time to try all AVIC features for yourself. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.